Hi everyone, welcome to Philadelphia Draft Central. Paul Hendrick alongside Bob McGill and the Toronto Maple Leafs with the 8th overall pick select William Nylander from Modo in Sweden. And Bob, a bit of a hybrid, a young man who grew up in North America, spent the latter part of his hockey years playing in Sweden, and of course the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. His dad was a pretty skilled hockey player as well. Yeah, absolutely. I played with Michael Nylander, his father. My last year was his first year in the National Hockey League after being drafted by the Hartford Whalers, and it's interesting, he played with his son part of the season last year, and I think that's something that for a father-son duo that would be terrific. And Michael Nylander played 920 games in the National Hockey League. So William, I got a chance to meet him and speak to him a little bit yesterday. A very engaging young man, and when you talk of different people since the Leafs have made this pick, terrifically skilled young man. And the Leafs, it's interesting, you know, speaking of Brendan Shanahan, you know, obviously played with a few pretty good Swedish players and skilled players in Detroit, and maybe this is something in the trend towards they're going to really load up on some skill. I like the pick. The offensive upside with this young man is tremendous. You look back to the World Under-18s where he led the entire tournament in scoring back in Sochi. Yeah, you're right. 16 points, including 10 assists in just 7 games. And I think that's something that really set him, and he got jumped up the rankings in his tournament play there just a couple of months ago. And I think that's sometimes where, when all eyes are on you, if you can step up to the plate and get the job done as he did, I think that's a big reason why he jumped all the way up to number 8. Well, the pressing need for the Maple Leafs are several, but certainly do draft a top 6 forward, and they've got one in William Nylander, who hopes he can make the Maple Leafs this fall. But judging by his face, that visage looks like it will not need a shave for a couple of years. He may be a work in progress, maybe a year away from making the National Hockey League. Just a reminder, we'll be back in Philadelphia to wrap up day 1 at the draft tonight here on Leafs TV beginning at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then.